Okay guys, today I'm going to talk about Arrow Season 5, Episode 5, Human Target. So the thing I took away from this episode was the fight choreography and Renee. Renee is becoming a really intriguing character in the show since they introduced him, and is becoming more interesting and a better character, and I like him more in the show and how he was fighting the torture, but they also show his weaknesses where later on he gives out Oliver's secret. And I found that interesting that they're not making all the characters perfect and they're giving them layers. And that's really important for a show to have. And Arrow, sometimes they have great layered characters in the trio of Felicity, Diggle, and Oliver, but they don't concentrate on the other characters that much, and I feel like they're doing that with Renee's character, and I like that. In the show, I also like how they're showing how Oliver became a part of the Bratwa and how they're making him lose his humanity and telling him that you don't have a family anymore, you're gonna be a brother, and you can't have any attachments. And I like how they're dehumanizing Oliver and showing that part of him in the past. And that relates back when you look at Season 1 where he is really disconnected and he can't talk to people normally and he's really distant. I think they're showing that progression really well. So when the show ends, when you watch it again, you'll see it tie together better and you'll appreciate it more. And that's what I'm doing right now. And as I said before, the action on the show keeps getting better, especially in those two scenes where Renee was digging his own grave in the forest and when Oliver was fighting Church in the airplane hangar. That part was amazing. The choreography was amazing. The camera movement and the location of the plane hangar really worked for the show and I really liked it. But in the scene in the forest, as I said before, Renee does tell Church that who Oliver really is and who Green Arrow really is. And I like that he now knows, and they did show a layer to Renee and how Church used it by hiring this assassin. By the way, I've never seen an assassin killed so easily with that getup. He looked like Boba Fett with that helmet and that costume. And how does he die? The human target guy comes up and he just shoots him with 3 bullets. You'd think he'd invest in a bulletproof jacket and more than he did in that helmet he bought, which was from some cosplay store or something. And another thing, how does Diggle know that human target guy? How does one have that information and not use it for 5 seasons? I'm pretty sure you could have used that guy in other situations, Diggle. Maybe against Ra's al Ghul when you needed Oliver to go there. Maybe that human target guy could have been him. No, but you kept him in for 5 seasons. And I really want to know how that guy gets that technology and can make himself into any guy. I know I'm not supposed to think too hard about it, but how did he get the face of that bald guy who he gets later on and who shoots that assassin guy? How did he get his face? Was that bald guy a really famous gangster or something? And apparently we got a Game of Thrones cameo, guys, with that Jon Snow cameo, or at least his stunt double or his look-alike. And the thing I didn't like about the human target guy, even though the guy who played him was good, the scene where Oliver takes down that aging politician guy who doesn't want to go ahead with the dezoning thing, he was so powerful in that scene, and I was like, yeah, Oliver. I didn't know that was the human target guy. And I was like, yes, but then when you find out it's not him, it takes away that effect that the show gave you, that Oliver's a badass. And Oliver couldn't even get his own number for the girl. And of course the girl's gonna give Oliver his number because Oliver looks like Oliver. And even though she hates him and she thinks that he's treating the city badly, what does she do? Here are my digits. And then he's like, what am I supposed to do with it? You know. What? Like, you hate this person in the span of 5 seconds. You give him... It's hurting my brain, guys. And the reason I really didn't like that scene was further emphasized in the later ending part of the episode where she finds out that he was in Russia and not on the island and that he might be in a part of the Bratwa or something. Why are they adding that subplot? I don't think they need this. Like, it's an unnecessary extra subplot that the show doesn't need. Right now, when Arrow tries to get too complicated with too many subplots, that's when the show gets convoluted and it doesn't do good there. They are good when they have a concentration and are going in a direction. And they should cut that plot right now. And in the ending of the episode, we found out that Prometheus kills Church, even though Church tells him who the Green Arrow is, but it seemed like he didn't care. This is my theory. I think that Prometheus already knows who the Green Arrow is, and he doesn't care. I feel like it's someone we might have seen in the show before. There have been theories that it might be Tommy from Season 1, his friend. I'm not opposed to that. I disagree with a lot of Arrow theories, but I'm okay with this one. Like, maybe Merlin put him in the Lazarus pit and brought him back, and he wanted his son to be alive. I'm okay with that. I actually don't mind that subplot and that reveal. So guys, I really like this episode. They're doing what Arrow does best, the fight choreography and the characters and the main storyline. They really need to concentrate, and I think we're gonna have one of the best seasons since Season 2. So what did you guys think about the episode? Please let us know, comment below, or like the video, and follow us on our social media so you can keep up with what videos we're uploading.